So this week I'm experimenting with a backdrop to see how that works out. I'm trying to make my room look a little bit better. Maybe one day I'll actually get around to cleaning it. I wasn't really feeling well last week. I think I got a stomach bug that seems to have been going around work. But, I just kind of kept going and kept going. I had plans on Saturday that I was looking forward to, so I focused on that. And then my lunch plans on Saturday got delayed into dinner plans, and I got to hang out, have some fun, pleasant conversation. What I didn't have was a reasonable sense of just how sick I really was, especially come Saturday. So, Saturday I was having trouble doing anything. My stomach was upset. I mean, who on earth ends up in the bathroom, loses their lunch, and then says, "Oh, perfect! Now I'll have more room for dinner"? That's ridiculous. But, when you're sick, you're not thinking straight. I'm going to blame it on that from now on. When I'm sick, I'm not thinking straight. But I managed to keep my dinner commitment, although I certainly hope I didn't get anybody else sick. That would be really sad and bad of me. So I'll just have to keep an eye on that in the future. So Saturday night I spent in bed with sweats and chills, but I already knew that I wasn't feeling great, so while I was out I picked up some Pepto-Bismol, which helped, but I was still really sick. So I managed to make it through Sunday. I finally got to the point where I felt well enough to eat dinner on Sunday evening. So I went almost from Friday until Sunday without really being able to eat anything. But, I seem to be better now. This week at work, I seem to be getting a lot of praise from my coworkers who see me working. I guess once I get into the flow of things, I'm doing well and I'm kind of a model person, but I'm not always thinking about it very much. But, I need to, maybe I'm really as good as people are telling me I am. I shouldn't really doubt it. So confidence is definitely one of the areas I need to focus on working on. I always say confidence through competence, but there comes a point when, you should work on the confidence because you have the competence. So I'm going to work on that. Cleaning, did I get around to cleaning any? No, I was sick. What cleaning I did was mostly making up for how sick I was. And yeah, I was in bed with sweats and chills, so I'm not going to beat myself up for not being able to clean more. But I need to do some of that this weekend. I do have plans for this weekend, though. I'm kind of nervous because I'm meeting some friends from work for board games. Normally, I keep my work life and my social life separate, almost completely. But I met some people at work. They said they like board games. I said, "What board games?" And they were like, "Monopoly." And I'm like, "Have you ever played Settlers of Catan?" They said, "No, I've never heard of it." "What about any of the other German imports? Do you play any?" So we're going to go down to the game shop and see if they like some board games. On Saturday, I have one person who says they'll definitely show up and a couple of maybes, and it's the game shop. So even if I get stood up, I should still be able to have some fun there. And it's cheap. So I've been trying to save money, and that falls in line with my other goals. I thought I was triple booked this weekend, but it turned out I wasn't. I'll just, figure that out moving forward. Also, this weekend on Sunday, I'm finally probably getting my oil changed. I know I've been harping on that for the past week or two, but it really needs doing. And that's the other reason I'm trying not to travel too much, because it needs changing. You don't want to wear your car out. So, that's looking forward a little bit. I'm trying to decide whether I'm going to go to the Magic pre-release that is in a couple of weeks or not, because it's expensive and I never seem to play anymore, but it's a big set at the start of a new block, and it looked like it could possibly be fun. I'm not completely sure. So I'm going to keep my eye on the set and make a final decision sooner or later. But it also conflicts with other things, but haven't I been saying I need to focus more on myself and what I want? So maybe I'll, do what I want, but I'll figure it out. But that is this week in a nutshell. And life keeps going, and so am I.